I have lived in wild, wonderful West Virginia almost my entire life. We have no beaches with sand or palm trees, only mountains, evergreens, and huge fields. I love living here. Since there is no beach, it's a good reason to travel to other places. I think everyone should travel. You get to try new food, you get to experience new culture, and you get to experience new things. Even landlocked states have local seafood restaurants. But when you travel to new places, such as Caribbean islands, you get to try new local foods, such as locally grown fruit and locally caught fish. While I was traveling to the Caribbean a few years ago, we stopped in Grand Cayman. We visited stingrays on a sandbar in the middle of the ocean. And on the boat ride back, one of the crew members jumped into the ocean, swam to the bottom, and came back up with a conch shell. A conch is basically the biggest sea snail you have ever seen. They eat conch on most of the islands in the Caribbean. So the crew member sat there fixing his lunch, cutting up this conch, mixing it with onions and peppers. And when he was done, he offered us all some. That's not exactly something local here in West Virginia. And while it wasn't something I might want to eat every day, it was definitely interesting to try. You should always try new foods when you're traveling. The next reason I think people should travel is to experience new cultures. If you live in the same place or near the same people, you don't get to experience new things. According to A.J. Dury, a professor from the University of Aberdeen, in the International Journal of Regional and Local Studies, he found that English tourists who visited Scotland came back changed or with much better taste for Scottish habits, such as whiskey and golf. Even two countries as close as England and Scotland can appreciate experiencing new cultures by traveling there. As I've stated before, I don't live near a beach. Imagine how hard that would be to try swimming with dolphins. Therefore, another reason to travel is to experience new things. While I still haven't gotten to swim with dolphins, I have experienced swimming with sharks, stingrays, and got scuba certified while traveling to Cozumel this past May. We don't have clear blue water to scuba in here, so that's always a good reason for me to travel. Next May, I'm going to England for 2 weeks alone. I will be trying new foods, experiencing new culture, and experiencing new things. And while everybody cannot afford to travel to London for 2 weeks, there's always good places to travel, even if it's just the state next door. And here are my cards. 2, 3, 4, 5.